The following is a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about them Cowboys? Yeah!
Go Cowboys! Blowing out of the backfield, exploding down the sideline.
This is Hangin' with the Boys, presented by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Now, your hosts, Nate Newton, Kurt Daniels, Jesse Holley, and Shannon Gross.
This is like our first 100-degree weather right here.
Yeah.
Of the summer.
One of the latest ever.
Oh.
Well, welcome to the show. Here we go.
Okay.
Paul just dropped it on us. His countdown's a little bit different than Matt, and his countdown's a little different than Chris's. So here we are. Welcome to the show. You're looking live at Tostitos. Hot as hell Championship Plaza outside Ford Center at the Star in Frisco, Texas. It is 98 degrees, feels like 103. The low tonight, the high actually is going to be 100. The low tonight will be 78.
That is Kurt Two Pumps Daniel. This is Shannon Gross. In the back is Paul. I don't know Paul's last name. It's all good. Garcia.
Well, he might not have wanted that out there. Thank you, Kurt.
Oh, sorry, Paul.
Yeah, you could be running from child support court or something.
Mm-hmm.
Hope I'm right.
IRS, there he is.
Yeah.
Paul Garcia in the back.
Hope I'm
I
right
am
now.
Salt and Pepper Poppy. Together, we make Hanging with the Boys, the sports talk equivalent of Braille. People feel us when we speak.
Brought to you each and every show by Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings.
And I'm totally wrong. It's not. I'm sorry, Paul. It's not Garcia. It's
Lee.
Bastidas.
It's what?
Well, I have to pronounce it right.
How do you say your last name, Paul? Bastidas.
And Paul is going to let him just, I would have jumped in immediately.
Yeah. Sorry, Paul.
I'd have been, no damn Garcia.
I should know this by now. I've been on a few interviews with Paul. Good dude, though.
All right, good dude. Another good dude joining us now live from the beautiful land known as California, the city known as Oxnard, Nate Newton. How you doing, Nate? Welcome to the show.
I'm doing great, man. Glad to be a part of you guys, man. I'm hanging with y'all.
Hey,
man.
First off, man, I hate to hear about the news with your good buddy, your best friend, Dion, man. How's he doing? How's his spirits?
Oh, he's doing great, man. Dion up and running now, man. It was about 6 weeks ago when he wasn't. That's when he was down and beat up a little bit and dealing with his situation, man. He called me, man, out of the blue one morning, like 7 o'clock. You know, I'm answering the phone. I'm like, you know, it's ringing early. And he said, big fella, he said, I got something to tell you. I said, what's that, Prime? You know, I'm getting ready to joke and clown. You know me. And he's like, man, I'm finna have surgery. I'm like, surgery? Surgery for what, man? And he said, man, I'm finna get some cancer cut out. Well, man, I almost came unglued because the first thing I know, I was like, well, okay, where do I drive to? Where am I coming? You know, is it going to Colorado? Is I'm coming, in Canton, Texas? He's like, I'm up in Colorado, but don't just jump in your truck yet, you know. Yeah, and I was like, okay, well, explain to me what's going on. And, he told me, how they found that he was doing this and that, and they, found that he had cancer and what they needed to do and how long it was going to take and stuff like that. So, then he got off the phone. I'm telling my wife, like, this dude, going to have surgery tomorrow, man. And so we just prayed on it, man. And then he broke out of the hospital a week before they wanted him to leave. And for real, man, I'm like, he was like, I'll be home in a week. He telling me this while, while we talking about his surgery, is I'll be home next week. And I'm like, Prime, you can't just get out of the hospital that quick after having a major surgery. And he just got quiet, and they held him in there, but then he forced him out of there, a week later. Than they wanted to keep him for a month, but he got out of there in 2 weeks. So he came to Canton, and that's where he was, just hanging out. You had different goals. He was down to 170. He wanted to get up to 190. He wanted to go to the Big 12 meeting, opening up the season. So he met all his goals and went out to see which one of his kids practice, and now he's back, doing what he's got to do in Colorado, man.
Well, that's good to hear, man. It's
So we ain't gonna talk about that little tenderoni that he got. Never mind. I'm not gonna be messy.
You just talking about
I ain't gonna be messy. I'm gonna let it go.
No, you can be messy. When I first saw him, like, no, Brian, he's the shortest one you ever
You got
I mean, you look like a little elf, you know. I bet I'm like, God, you know, when I first saw her, you know, wow, man.
She
Lord
fine,
of the
though.
Rings.
She fine. I'd have crushed on her for a long time. Karute
When
Chan.
I saw it, man, I thought it was one of his kids. I'm like, come on, Prime. Come on, Belichick. Stop now.
Yeah. He prime Belichick. At least she in her 30s, though. But, he almost in his 60s. So,
Prime 57. I'm like, yo, Prime, come on, young Belichick. Boy, y'all all got that problem, man.
Man, they
Okay. All right.
Listen, Prime ain't got no toes and no bladder. He's still pulling them, baby. He's still pulling them, baby. Hey, he ain't got no toes and no bladder. He's still pulling them down. I ain't hating. I'm just saying.
He got
a half a leg, Jess.
Yeah, half a leg. God, dog.
They just willing that poor man away.
Man.
He's just steadily just losing body parts.
Man, to be rich and famous, boy,
Man.
you could be losing body limbs.
And you know what? Just listening to parts of his press conference and how, you know, he struggles with things, but you sit in it for a minute and then you move on. You know, you like you said, Nate, you set goals, you hit them, you day at a time, and just he. Some people don't care for Prime, but man, we need most Prime we can get because he's such a positive. You know, there's a very thin line between being confident and arrogant, and he walks that line very well. But man, he is such a positive influence, and just things that he's gone through and overcome, a lot of people would have given up. And here he is doing what he's doing, man.
Man, he got a face, man. I'm telling you, and when me and him, and that's the thing about when you get to see the human Deion. Mm-hmm. And, you know, he like, God got me, you know, and then he just move on. You know, he's like, hey, he got a plan. You know, I'm going to share this. So he got a faith, man, that's unreal. So that's the key to it all, you know, that, you know, what you believe in and who you believe in. So, but anyway, you're right, Shannon. I mean, it's a thin line between love and hate with that guy, man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, thanks.
Those that love profit and those that hate just grind away.
Well, thanks for sharing that, man. That's good stuff.
Yeah.
Appreciate the insight.
Well, I'm glad he finally talked about it, because everybody looking at me like, you know what's wrong, Nate. Why you won't say that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, the reason I know what's wrong because you know I'm not going to say that. You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man. Well, let's talk a little football. You get to watch some practice on Sunday. Some pads.
Oh man, bro, these injuries, my guy.
Dude,
injuries.
That med tent has been busy this week, huh?
Jim and Brett Brown, they have no smiles on their faces right now. Every time you speak to them, it's sort of a quick grunt. You know what I'm saying? Thin line, bro, on their faces. So. I mean, to lose Rob Jones and then to turn around and lose Guyton. I mean, they rolled up on his leg, and
did
the
you
way
see
he
that?
hollered, boy, I was standing right next to him, and he was just, you know, moaning. I'm like, oh, this ain't good, because a lot of times players, you know, they won't moan, or you know, you hear that initial scream or holler, but after that, you know, they kind of. He would not let that, you know. I was glad when he walked off the field. I said, it ain't as bad as you think, y'all, you know. And then, you know, everything started leaking out. But I talked to Will McClay, and I said, Will, what y'all going to do? Is this Austin Richards' time? He said, nah, this is Nate Thomas' time. So each position has a backup. And each position, if your guy ahead of you goes down, your backup gets the majority of those reps. He said, you know, Austin Richards will see a little bit of left tackle, but right now it's can Nate Thomas, number 71, handle it, you know. And so,
is that who's
like
stepping
the day
in?
before, huh?
So it's Nate Thomas stepping in?
Yes, Nate Thomas stepping in. Like Terrence Steele missed the first day of pads, and it was Austin Richards taking all the reps. You know, he didn't see a lot of left tackle unless he's the third team left tackle. You know, he's the second team right tackle. So each one of these guys got a position, and they're really letting them compete. I mean, when I brought up Austin Richards, you know, it wasn't a hesitation in what Will McClay said. He's like, nah, it's Nate Thomas. I mean, Richards to get some look over there. So, but we'll see how, Jess, we'll see how this hold up with the preseason star. We'll see if everybody's going to get that fair shake with the preseason star.
Absolutely. Nate, you always get excited because next week the Rams come rolling into town. Who is somebody that kind of has shown you that they might have a little bit of that dog in them this training camp so far?
It's been T.J. Bass stepping up to the plate, mixing it up. Other than that, right there, I can't get a feel on Booker. He's a rookie. He's a rookie, and he's 1 minute he's looking good. He done rolled a few people out of there. Then the next minute, they'll get him, especially on his pulling. His pulling kind of got me worried because he done missed more than he done hit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to see what he's going to do when we get against the Rams and we start getting him out there pulling. Versus pass when he pulled and even when it's run, he ain't getting a good shot on these guys. He's kind of half manning it. And I don't know if it's because they don't want to hit nobody or dig nobody out of there, but he needs to get a little bit more physical on that. But right now, everybody's, you win a battle, you lose a battle, it's a draw, but it's not as physical as it was when there was just no pads at all. I mean, it was 100 miles an hour, whereas they got on the pads, they kind of trying to feel their way through it and trying to build some continuity in how they deuce blocking, because it's rarely a single block. We haven't had no one-on-one pass rushing and no one-on-one run blocking. It's been team blocking, and it's been a lot of deuce blocking. It's been a lot of help blocking. So you haven't seen a lot of one-on-ones unless it's been at your tackle positions. But in the guard and center position, it always kind of been help blocking. So ain't nobody's been out there on an island yet.
I guess that's by design. Is that something new?
Yes, it's just the way they run plays. Instead of bringing in a tight end as an extra blocker, they bring in Shadiq Charles, or either they have Austin Richards as that extra blocker. So it's like a lineman always on an outside linebacker or a small defensive end. Now, I tell you what, on the defense now with Sam Williams, man, you wouldn't have thought that he had his knee reconstructed. He hip tossing cats and running past cats, man, and that number 54 Sam Williams has been kind of getting after us a little bit.
To answer your question, Kurt, it is by design. That's one of the things that Shadi talked about was he's not really much into the one-on-one drills like you normally would see, the 9-on-7, the 7-on-7. He wants to use every opportunity to do a lot of the 11-on-11 type team stuff. He feels that that's a better use of the time. Instead of doing individual drills and the one-on-ones and all that kind of stuff, team.
How do you, as players, how do you guys feel?
Either way, I can deal with it. Either way, I can deal with it. As long as I'm getting the opportunity to go through the plays, go through the routine, because you get a lot of good individual work with Coach Connor. You get a lot of high intense individual work. As long as I'm that guy, as long as I can put my hands on it and see it and do it while I'm seeing and doing it at the same time, I'm good. I'm good. How you feel about it, Jeff?
Yeah, because one-on-ones aren't for everybody, and every position has them. But I don't know if sometimes that gives you a clear evaluation of a player. I think more of the 11-on-11 stuff gives you a very good look, because everything now it's even when you're doing one-on-one routes, right, with a DB, sometimes the quarterback don't have that long. Sometimes the DB, he may be looking at something else. There may be something else coming up. So it doesn't give a true indication. I get that it's fun, it's competing and all that kind of stuff. But I would prefer to do more of the 11-on-11. That's going to be what the game feels like. That's going to be how we break the huddle, how we line up. All that stuff is happening around you from a receiver perspective. Learning what it means to settle in a hole, know what it means to be the third progression, know what it means to be a hot and sight, all these different things. So I would prefer to do more of the 11-on-11 like Coach Shadi is doing. I think that's a better use overall of the time.
Yeah. Man, they will run 100 plays right quick. Like, it's nothing for this, the tempo that they're running at and the way they're coaching it. Is they're coaching it off films, and then if you come back later on for the second practice to walk through, they are coaching. But when they are running these padded practices, they going 100 miles an hour. It don't always look good, but because you have guys running in and out. Like I say, you'll see Dak will get 4, number 10 will get 4, and then maybe Greer get 3 or 4, but they are running 100 miles an hour trying to get through these things. Music is loud, bro. You cannot hear yourself think. They be bamming that young boy music, because I can't understand a word they saying. I understand what my grandma's saying. I can't understand a word that music said. Grandma, they just cussing. They just cussing, Grandma. Don't worry about it.
Is that serving like a dual purpose? Is that the Pete Carroll mentality of let's stay young, let's stay hype, let's high energy, and then also the crowd noise and more game-like situations? Is that what they're doing it, making it so loud for?
Yeah, they want to simulate, like Jesse was saying, that 11-on-11, that simulates closest to the game as you can get it. And these coaches are hollering. They are screaming and running and matching the player's speed. And they try, especially the wide receiver, the quarterback, guys like that, they're going 100 miles an hour, man. And it seems like everybody got a coach. It's like, it's 2 wide receivers be running back, 2 guys be running back with them, I'm like, where's the wide receiver coach? It's like 8 of them look like, Same with the offensive line. Everybody got a coach. So, and everybody's moving 100 miles an hour, but nobody seems to run over nobody. That's why these injuries are kind of weird, These are the type of injuries they could have happened when they were out of pads. It ain't like the pads is the reason these injuries are happening. It's just guys are going 100 miles an hour, and all of a sudden somebody will trip and roll on somebody's leg, and that's how these injuries are happening,
Couple of positions I have questions about.
Mm-hmm.
What are you seeing? I'm hearing good things back in Dallas. 2 things. 1, Miles Sanders, hearing good things about him. And then 2,
yes.
Kevontae Turpin is a huge part of this offense right now. Is that right?
Yeah, they featured him at running back, won a couple of runs, and then yesterday they threw him that ball like 7-8, gave him 7-8 targets, and he seemed to be catching the majority of them. And that, if I have one gripe this training camp, fellas, and if I have one gripe,
Rice pilaf.
It's like, no, sir, is Jalen Tolbert out of Jalen Tolbert, for Illinois. These guys, are they going to catch the ball? We've had a lot of drops. I mean, even Pickens and CD has dropped a few, but our third receivers, the best hands we've had out here is been the tight end. Jason, he's had the best hands out here. I mean, everybody else seems like they don't get started unless they drop 2 or 3 balls. I mean, Dak has put it on Jalen a couple of times, Jess, and I'm saying to myself, is this kid not getting it?
Yeah.
I mean, if they throw 200 passes this year, bro, you're going to be lucky if you get 12 of them. All of this balls are going to CD and the Pickens. Show these people who you are. I mean,
yeah, he can't afford to be dropping passes.
Yeah, Cavante picked it up yesterday. He had a nice day yesterday.
And what about the running backs?
The running backs, like you say, Miles Sanders has been looking sweet. The Jaden Blue guy, he's had some nice sweet runs, but it's been a grind for everybody else because they hit them. They come through the hole and they thud them up. So it ain't been a whole lot of places to run because they be getting out there and these safeties be filling in down on the holes and stuff. So it's been kind of disjointed for the offensive line. Like I said, you'll see a good play, every 2 or 3 plays. The defense is leading the charge right now, I would say.
And then one other thing, and I'll turn it over to Kurt and Jesse before we let you get out of here.
Yeah.
I know it's just tradition as a Cowboys fan to always talk about the backup quarterback, I'm not doing this. No matter who he is.
We're not doing this.
But I'm not doing it. I just want to know Nate, because I've heard player interviews. I'm not saying he's going to start. I'm not saying he needs to start, but arm strength and ball velocity, is Joe Milton that much? Does he got some zip on the ball?
He can throw it 100 miles an hour, but just don't never know where it's going to go.
That's all I want.
You're talking about number 10, right? You're talking about number 10. It's two people that don't have names to me yet, and I hope I don't get in trouble, but it's two people that don't have names, number 58 and number 10.
Okay.
Until I see them do something special, they're number 58 and number 10.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Jesse, Kurt,
Yes, sir.
any final questions before we let Nate go enjoy the day off?
What's going on out there right now? They got a day off. Are they just relaxing? Are there
Everybody's
still meetings or what?
No, the players, a few players are walking around. A lot of them, the veteran guys are taking up. You see the rookies are walking around, just doing their thing. The training room is full with the injured players. Everybody's just trying to chill it out, because I guess coaches told us that, hey, we'll be back in pads tomorrow. So the next few days are going to be back in pads. So they tell them you may not want to stray too far away because we're going to be getting after it.
Nate, I do have one question before you head out. With Brian Schottenheimer talking about he wants a physical football team. And the only way that you get to that point is when you put pads on, you play at a physical style of football, and you're hitting and you're thudding and all that kind of stuff. But with the injuries that are happening, what side of the fence do you fall on? Are you one of the guys that are saying, we might need to pull back a little bit because of the injuries that are happening, or, hey, Shotty, stand 10 toes down on what you believe in and keep pushing forward?
Keep practicing, because these injuries are not because because they have on pads. We lost the big tight end, Span Ford. We didn't have on pads. So it ain't all about the pads. Everybody, these guys fall on the ground, get rolled up on, you get a pull on hamstring. That ain't cause the pad. This guy got to keep pushing forward, because unlike last year, I think offensively that we have enough veteran offensive linemen that we can continue to push forward. Now, in the secondary, that is a mash unit. So it's about nutrition. Whoever survives out of there makes the team. If you're not playing, or if you're not Diggs, everybody else, whoever survives makes the team. That's how Jimmy done it. That's how all the great coaches did. Hey, whoever survives, we use what we have. That's how that thing got to go.
All right, Nate. Well, we'll talk to you on Thursday. Go enjoy the day off. Go ride your bike. Do whatever you're doing. What are you going to do today?
Yeah. I'm just going to chill, man. Just read my book, man. Probably go down there and get me a little helmet. I forgot my bike helmet, so go get me a helmet so I can, if I do ride, I'll be okay. But man, y'all enjoy it, man. Yourselves back at the crib, man. And Jesse, I thought you was coming out.
Yeah, I'll be there, August 10th to the 14th.
Well, how about you, Shannon? Have you worked it out?
No, I'm going to be here with Kurt.
Yeah.
I know Kurt wasn't coming. I ain't going to Kurt. Yeah.
All right, brother. Well, take care. We'll see you on Thursday.
Hey, man, God bless you.
You too. And we will be back for more Hanging with the Boys right after this.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
How about them Cowboys? Or how about them Tyson Cowboys Nuggets? As we cheer for the stars on the field, we love that we've also got some stars on our plate, thanks to Tyson brand star-shaped Cowboys Nuggets. That, along with all our other favorite Tyson Foods products, sure make game day special. Score some delicious Tyson Cowboys Nuggets and become a game day star, just like our Cowboys. As you enjoy your stars on and off the plate, remember, tailgates and game day have always been Tyson.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Back to Hangin' with the Boys.
Welcome back to the second segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by blockchain.com. Thank you, blockchain.com. All right, we talked about it last week. Sponsorships lost their mind.
Oh, yes.
Go to DallasCowboys.com/wingstop/2025.
In there now, baby.
Yeah.
Official read.
And you can come lose your mind on the show with us this season.
Yes.
And you get tickets to the Green Bay Packers game on, is that Sunday night? Sunday Night Football. So I'm assuming you'll join the show on Monday. We get to recap the game together. We're still trying to run down if you get airfare and room and board with this. We're not real sure on that. But
You can go to Kerr House.
Kurt will put you.
I'm full. Go to Shannon.
Are you sure? I thought you had some kids out of the house.
I got enough.
We're full. Go do it. This is going to be so cool. And they're going to bring free wings. They're doing wing drops, so we'll get your wing order. We get to eat some wings on the air. Derek will be really happy. Be some,
He signed off on this.
some lip smacking, some finger licking good going on this show. Nice. Courtesy of Wingstop. This is going to be probably the funnest promotion we have ever done, and it happens to be on our show. So go check it out and join us. Be good times. All right, fellas.
Wingstop must really love us.
They must.
They just keep coming back, and they just keep
They're
they just
great.
keep coming back. They bring us food. They got contests for us now. They must watch our show and be like,
I just say, you think they're over there listening to us?
they do. They listen. Someone listens. Someone listens. Someone listens.
You know what I think it is? I think they run out of inventory upstairs and they go, what can we do? Let's just throw stuff at this show because we know they'll do stuff for money. They will do whatever we ask them to do. And we're like, yeah. Because I know for a fact they'll go to Derek and they'll have ideas and he'll be like, I got just a show for that. I know the show that'll work on. Let's do it. So I think that's what happens.
We're all vibes around
We'll
here.
take it.
Yeah. If you are listening over at Wingstop, shout out because y'all have been the perfect partner for
Man,
us in our craziness.
Can I tell you something about Wingstop that my boy hooked? First of all, Wingstop, I appreciate the new fry change. I appreciate the new fry change. They changed the fries.
Yeah.
Did they? No, did they?
Yeah. Better.
They still have the like the sugar salt?
Yeah. No, that's they.
Okay. Just
they-
the fries are
The
different?
fries are different,
All right.
not those other
Gotta
ones.
go check it.
I wasn't a fan of the other ones, and I couldn't say it publicly. But now that they've changed,
You can.
thank you, appreciate you. But my homeboy changed my life. I never even dawned on me to even do this or think about
Eat boneless wings?
that. I almost said something.
Yeah.
What I was about to say, for sure, Miss Galicia would have came down here and been like, she'd be like, come here.
Yeah, we don't need that.
Yeah. No, we're not eating boneless wings. We're not doing that. We're not children, and we're not doing that.
Okay. Some of us are.
But my boy told me, because I like to get the hot honey rub.
Yep. It's good.
He said, get the extra seasoning on it.
Really?
Extra
Hotter
honey.
or honeyer?
It's
Or
it's savior.
It's like saltier.
It's better.
Extra honey rub on the hot honey.
Oh.
Extra rub.
Never dawned on me. And I went there and I did it. And I called him immediately. And I said, man, not only do I love you, I said, but because I said, I'll run somebody over for you right now.
Okay.
It was, I was like,
that good, huh?
I was like, why didn't I think of this? And then when you like dip it in the blue cheese and then it comes out, it's like it's so, I might go get me a 10-piece after we done with this show.
You should.
Man.
I might have it for dinner. It sounds really
It's so good, man. So if y'all out there, I'm sorry we stop, but if I make y'all run out of salt, the little seasoning, get the extra seasoning on it.
Extra seasoning.
Good tip. Inside tip from Jesse Holly on today's show.
Why you always rub it on your chest,
Yeah,
man?
the inside tip last week was right on the money.
Oh, speaking of.
Go ahead.
You nailed it.
Go ahead.
You nailed it. Pat yourself on the back. You nailed it. Because not only did you nail the, hey, while we're waiting on this part, they're going to sign somebody less high profile. You said someone that needs to prove themselves coming off of maybe just kind of a year. And did you know this was did you get some inside info or did you just guess it because it always happens every year?
It's a blueprint that the Joneses.
You nailed it.
It's the blueprint. It is the blueprint. It is the blueprint. It is the blueprint. And they and this is why Micah sits back and David Malagetta sits back and they go, oh, we're right on schedule. This is what they do.
Yep.
We're right. Oh, ours are coming next. This is what they do.
Are you worried about Micah getting a deal done?
No.
Before camp? I mean,
I was never worried.
No.
Never.
I mean, he's practicing, so that should tell you.
He ain't practicing.
He's not practicing?
He's out there.
He's out there.
He ain't practicing. No, guys, when you're arguably the best defensive player on the planet, you're getting a deal done.
You don't let that get.
He's got a stiff back, so he can't practice.
Oh, is that why he's not?
Yeah, I laughed. I was like, oh, stiff back, but you helped the 300-pound dude off the field in the locker room. Okay. I was like, that's 300-pound dude is putting all his weight on your shoulders and back, but that stiff back keep you out of practice.
Speaking of, good
leadership though.
They had Ferguson was on the Fan yesterday.
Yeah.
And they replayed it this morning whenever I was driving. He took a little shot at he said I'm not taking shots at anyone, but when people leave here and you're complaining about tours, you should be focusing on something. He goes, I had tours at Wisconsin. He goes, that's not an issue. That's not, he goes, I just feel like some people are just a little salty.
Oh.
I was like, oh.
Nice. That's that new money talk.
Yeah.
That's that new money talk right there.
He said, I'm not taking shots, but then he took a shot. Yeah.
No disrespect.
No disrespect.
Followed by
disrespect.
Disrespect.
Yeah. So I thought that was interesting. But
do you guys like the deal, Ferguson?
Yeah.
Yeah. No reason not to, I guess.
It's the blueprint, right? Yeah. Get him on the cheap.
Yeah.
Had an off year, sign him to a lesser deal, and then hope he breaks out, right?
Another one coming? Anybody next?
Well, I think that the
besides 11?
The crazy part about it, and Jeff was talking about this earlier today, Jeff Kavanaugh, his is the easiest deal to make. Like Mike it's the easiest deal to make. It's already you go right to the top of the list. Like
$1 more than what the last guy.
Like like Jake Ferguson, you had to figure out where do you fit. Yeah. Like you're not at the top end.
Who is he? Yeah.
Right. You're not at the bottom end. You had a good year 2 years ago. 2 years ago, you had a last year. Where do you fit? Yeah. Right. There's some more maneuvering we had to do with your deal to figure out where you fit in the lineage of tight ends and salary.
This one you just Google TJ Watt contract. There you go, Michael. $1 more,
and do a couple more $1 million here. I should say the Myles Garrett deal. The Myles Garrett deal because it's 4 years. TJ got 3. Myles they're getting him 4. They're not letting him get out of here with 3.
Yeah, but I can't remember the reporter. One of the reporters wrote that the speculation is though that Parsons camp wants 4 years for total compensation to be about $50 million a year. For total compensation being $200 million a year for 4 years, and that's
$200 million a year for 4 years?
No, $200 million total.
$50 million a year.
But about 50 right average. Yeah. That's a pretty good jump from the 41 or whatever.
No, that's negotiating 101. We know it's at 40. We asked for 50.
Yeah.
You say 47. You say
42.
42. We say 47. You say 43. We say you got a deal.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so you start really because here's how David is looking at it. Because remember, this is going to be what? An extension, right? This is an extension. So this won't take hold until next year. So they're just foreshadowing, saying if it's 40 this year, if it's 40 this year, the numbers just came out, right? Green Bay has to release theirs because they're a public company, right? So the numbers just came out about what the owners were getting in. We already kind of know what the salary cap is going to be for next year. So now what David Malugetta is doing is he's saying, yeah, it's an extension. So I don't want to be just the highest paid this year.
Okay.
I want to make sure we're hitting the market next year too, because that's when the market, that's when it starts for us. So they're looking at it saying, yeah, next year is when he starts. So I want it to be higher because next year the number is going to go up, and I don't know who the next pass rusher is in line for a contract.
It never goes down.
Right.
It's always going to go
And
up.
so for the extension part of it, they're saying, yeah, next year when it starts. We want to make sure that we're keeping pace with how the league is going.
Yeah.
So now I don't think it's going to jump from 41 to 50, but it might be 44 next year.
Wow.
So they're saying, like, we want to be in that ballpark. We want to make sure that
my back be stiff too.
Yeah. We want to make sure.
My whole body be stiff for $44 million.
I don't know the details of Watt's deal. Was he doing the same thing? Like he's extension for next year, so he's saying 41 next year?
No, Watt was just more so. Well, Watt, he's just trying to get his in.
Yeah.
Watt just more so like, I'm 30-something. This is my last hurrah. I don't know how this thing gonna go. Watt's probably he's probably looking at it and saying, I want to retire a Steeler. I don't know how much of a window we have open, so let me get mine before I get out of here. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I don't think he's looking at it as being the highest paid. Mike is looking at it as being the highest paid.
Yeah.
And this is because I believe TJ was one of the people that set the market. His first contract. This is like contract 3 for him.
Yeah.
The rookie, the big deal, and now the second big deal.
Yeah.
Mike is on the front end of the big deal.
The first,
you know what I mean? The first big deal.
All right, let's take our second and final break, and when we come back, we will talk more football, Dallas Cowboys, and close out the show when we come back on Hanging with the Boys.
Cowboys fans, SeatGeek is the only primary ticketing partner of America's team and here to help you experience all the action this season. SeatGeek makes it easy to find the perfect seats to the perfect game, so you can be part of all the touchdown celebrations and momentum-shifting takeaways this season. Whether you're getting tickets to Cowboys games or to any other live event in DFW, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official primary ticketing partner of the Dallas Cowboys. SeatGeek.
Crown Royal and the Dallas Cowboys are bringing back the Royal Rig for Season 2. See it in action at AT&T Stadium on Thanksgiving Day, where the Dallas Cowboys take on the Kansas City Chiefs, and around Dallas on November 26th and November 28th. Visit crownroyal.com to see where else the Royal Rig is stopping this NFL season. That's crownroyal.com. Please drink responsibly.
How about them Cowboys? Or how about them Tyson Cowboys Nuggets? As we cheer for the stars on the field, we love that we've also got some stars on our plate, thanks to Tyson brand star-shaped Cowboys Nuggets. That, along with all our other favorite Tyson Foods products, sure make game day special. Score some delicious Tyson Cowboys Nuggets and become a game day star, just like our Cowboys. As you enjoy your stars on and off the plate, remember, tailgates and game day have always been Tyson.
You know you want those Wingstop boneless wings. With the boneless meal deal from Wingstop, you get 20 boneless wings in 4 delicious flavors and a large order of fries for just $16.99. What are you waiting for? More wings, more flavor, more bang for your buck. The $16.99 boneless meal deal from Wingstop. Order now from wingstop.com. Valid at participating locations for a limited time on orders for pickup or delivery placed via wingstop.com or the Wingstop app. Prices may vary by location. See wingstop.com/offers for full details.
Back to Hanging with the Boys.
Welcome back to the final segment of Hanging with the Boys, brought to you each and every show by 7-Eleven. Kurt!
Yeah.
At 7-Eleven, there's a $5,000 winner every single day. Shop like Jesse does, and I
Pump 8.
I do now.
Pump 8.
With 7 rewards Then play the in-app game for a chance to win $5,000 in cash. New daily cash winners only at 7-Eleven.
That's right.
Are you next? No purchase necessary. Ends 1/6/2026. U.S. and D.C. Ages 16 and older. For full official rules and free gameplay, go to 5k-a-day.com/rules. I did not misspeak. That is, go to 5k-a-day.com/rules. We just looked it up. Kurt's looking at it right now.
Yep.
Okay, good deal. Go check it out. Download the app. And they're really good about texting you and letting you know when your gas discount is ready. And you get like 13 cents off a gallon, 11 a gallon.
Come on over, bro.
It's different days.
Yeah.
So.
You get 5 off the rip. You're getting 5 cents off every time you use it.
Yeah.
Really?
No matter what.
Every time.
You know, it's always amazed me how much time and effort people will spend driving to different gas stations across town to save 15 cents a gallon.
I do it.
Do you?
If I'm like
the total's like $4. I'm like, I ain't driving all the way over there for $4.
My $4. But like sometimes, like if I need gas, right, and I'm like up north, or I'm in Highland Park.
Don't tell me you go put $5 in it so you can get back to 7-Eleven.
Get me another side of town. I swear
to go save the $4.
I swear. I'm like, wait. It's $3.05 over here. I know it's $2.89 on the other side.
Is that just a mental thing, or is that like growing up poor, you save money? Like,
I'm cheap.
A lot of stuff I'm super cheap.
I'm cheap.
Like, I'll go, and if something's on sale, like my kid, poor thing, will go, he'll be like, is that on sale? Because I tell him we ain't buying no toys unless they're on sale.
Listen, I'm cheap, man. I'm trying to save every dollar I can.
Is that just growing up how you grew up, or you just pinch pennies? Is it from
no, because I wasn't always like that.
Where did it change? When did you get cheap?
I think you do these waves, like you start poor, then you get money, you start spending like you got money, and then you kind of come back down to reality.
And then you realize how stupid some of the stuff is you spend 100%. Money on, and then you're like,
then I'm like, I don't
take
need
that $4 and use it over here.
Like, who needs that? Like, who needs this expensive thing? Who needs that? No, does it fit? Is it comfortable? Sign me up.
Yep. Give me 5 of them.
Yeah, sign me up.
One in each color, because I don't want to go shopping again.
I don't need the name brand on it. I'm me.
Are you Kurt? Are you cheap?
Yeah, I mean more than I want to be, but I'd agree with the wave thing. You know, we think we're about over that tipping point. We're gonna be okay, and it's like
something breaks.
Some other kid screws up.
You wind up having another kid. Yeah,
has car trouble or whatever.
I thought you meant by like having them.
Oh, no.
Here comes another one. Here comes another. What's something you guys will spend money on? Like you would probably be like pedicure, something you would.
Which, by the way, as soon as we leave here, I'm going to get a pedicure. 100%.
We still got to do that as a show. We haven't done that yet. What's something you'll spend money on that is out of the norm?
This past weekend, I spent like $50 on albums.
Okay.
I got done with that. I'm like, why did I do that?
Vinyl?
Yeah, vinyl.
Okay, so you still listen to vinyl?
Yes.
That's cool.
But see, I try to justify it as, I deserve.
Yeah.
I deserve, right? Like I work pretty darn hard. I deserve this. For me, it's probably seafood.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You like seafood?
I love it.
Do they have good seafood in Jersey?
Yes.
Right there
they
on the coast,
We're right there.
I know you're on the coast, but that water up there is questionable.
That's all good. We crabs come right up out of that water, baby.
So seafood. So you'll go drop money on a good out to eat. What's your favorite seafood place around here?
So I go to, and it's
because it's hard to find good seafood here.
So it's part the food I like. And the other part is really customer service. Like that's. So I go to the Shell Shack right over here off of Top Still On. That's crazy. I watched.
I thought it fell off on the floor, so I was like, "Oh, I lost it. I'll get it after the show."
It's the Shell Shack right over here off of like Parker. Was it Parker something? Parker Road.
Mm-hmm.
Plano.
Yeah.
Plano.
Yeah.
I go there and I can easily, it's a little bit of a habit. Like it's like my Saturday thing.
Mm-hmm.
I can easily go and spend over $100
by yourself.
Saturday by myself.
And you don't drink?
No.
That's hard.
What the hell do you
lot of
eat
food.
for? If you're not in a steakhouse, what are you eating? Lobster and
I get it all.
Just get you just a
I get
spread.
Yeah, man. I get the crab legs, the shrimp. I'll get some broccoli mixed in there, kitchen sink hot. I'll get a lobster tail in there. I can easily do a $1.25, $1.30
with no booze,
with no liquor.
That's impressive.
Yeah,
It is.
And then like the customer service is just
They take care of you.
it's just phenomenal. It's phenomenal. My boy Dom, he's an Eagles fan too, but
And his name's Dom.
I that's crazy. I didn't even think about that. I didn't even put that together. That's crazy. And he's white and he's bald head just like Dom. Just not as big as Dom.
Yeah.
But like Dom sees me walking in from the parking lot. I come sit down, and he just like, water, lemonade. Yeah, the order's already in.
There are very few.
It's already in.
There are very few experiences to me, like going to your favorite bar or restaurant where they treat you like that.
Yeah.
No matter where it is, where they know you.
Yeah.
They're personable, especially if you go with somebody or you take somebody and they know your name, they know your order, they
I
have
go
it
by
waiting
myself.
on
Though.
you.
I ain't taking nobody. It's too expensive. It's too.
Hell yeah! If you spend $125 a person.
Here's the thing. You want to know if I love you? Mm-hmm. I'll take you to get seafood.
Ooh, all right.
There you go.
If I love you, because it's gonna be $200. It's gonna be $200+. It's gonna be $200. Like what I eat.
Yeah, no wonder it's a big deal to save that 13 cents a gallon.
Yeah.
You eat like that.
I deserve.
What's your go-to place to eat?
Food stuff?
Yeah. Do you eat out much?
More than we should, probably. But we bounce around a lot, We do go to different places. There's a couple spots in Arlington that hit once, pretty regular occasion.
Yeah.
Which is Connie Rosso, Division Brewery, and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Okay. All right.
But I'm not dropping 120.
I know.
You might if you took all the kids.
Well, I would.
All seven.
Of course, we'd have a few drinks, so sometimes we get close.
Kurt will knock them back. Kurt will surprise you. Kurt will sing some karaoke and Kurt will throw some beers down.
That's what we need to do.
Go karaoke.
Karaoke. That's what we need to do.
Go get pedicures and then go karaoke.
Let's make it a day.
We can.
Let's make it a day. Let's make it a hanging with the
Before
boys
the season
day.
starts.
Pedicures, seafood.
Karaoke.
We could do a whole show on the experience.
Yeah,
That's what happened, especially if Nate goes. Them big old funky feet, boy.
Why? Miss Price, of all people, is FaceTiming me.
Oh. Answer it.
The volume level. I'm Miss Price FaceTiming me.
Hey, baby.
On that. Are you watching the show, Miss Price? If you're watching the show, that's not a good time to FaceTime me.
All right, fellas. Good stuff.
That's a
Thursday.
crazy, wow,
That is
FaceTime.
crazy. I'm interested to see what happens.
Be interesting to see
There will be no-
your Rolodex. So who you got?
Mine?
Yeah, who
Maybe
we
we'll
might
do that
start
next
calling.
time.
Not doing that.
Nate, thanks for calling in. Paul, what's Paul's last name?
Bastidas. Sorry, Paul.
Bastidas. I like that
Bastidas.
last name. You get in trouble saying that name too loud and too fast.
Bastidas.
Bastidas. Thanks for keeping us on the air. Chris, hope you're having fun out in Oxnard.
He's working.
You get a little break here once in a while. Be good when you get back. Bring some of that cool weather back with you. We were talking about this. We've actually had a pretty mild summer compared to a lot of summers.
Like normally by this time we've had 20, 30, 100 degree days.
Hadn't had
The
many.
latest ever we've had.
I don't think we've had any 100-degree
Didn't we
days.
just have? We're supposed to hit 100 a day. I thought we hit one.
Maybe one.
Maybe last week.
Yeah, I
we
only
had
had one or two.
Yeah.
Hasn't been bad at all.
No.
All right, fellas. See you on Thursday. Tune in. Go sign up. Come hang out with us. We'll be back on Thursday.
We out.
This has been a production of DallasCowboys.com and the Dallas Cowboys Football Club.
How about this, Cowboys?